This is Local 4 News at 4.
A spiritual movement took the nation by storm in the 70s on a wisecracking street cat with a quick money making scam. Well, how if I could read what they put in front of me here. Linda Cook is here with some reviews today. All right, hey, look at that. Jesus Revolution. Just this already got my attention.
Well,
and you love this movie.
I did like this movie a lot. I remember this one way. It was part of the Jesus movement, and there were banners and signs and T-shirts and everything else. And this was the early 70s. This really happened, and I like the way this true story is told of more or less a conservative minister whose church is failing. He is played by Kelsey Grammer. Everybody knows him and recognizes him. And then along comes a guy who really does look a lot like Jesus himself. He's sort of a street pastor, and he's ministering to the people who've decided that the drug scene is not for them. Together they build, or help build, because they weren't the only people involved.
Kelsey there.
Exactly. This movement that attracts, and there's the empty church, that attracts so many young people and gives them away. I like the way this engages people and brings them together regardless of your walk of faith. I think you'll find this interesting. I like when a true story tells us at the end what happened. We see the real people that were, just played by actors in the film. Really like this movie. 3 out of 4 stars for me, and I do recommend it.
Where can people see it?
Only at theaters right now.
Only in theaters.
Only in theaters.
Okay, so and the soundtrack, I'm sure, is killer too.
Oh, it's great. Did you hear that, studio? Send it to me.
All right. How about the wisecracking street cat here?
Okay, this is the amazing Maurice, and he makes sure that everybody knows it's Maurice and not Morris here. Voiced by Hugh Laurie. This has a very British spin to it, and the idea is the cat is very smart. He takes a bunch of talking mice into little villages. They're in on the scam, of course, and his very own version of the Pied Piper, and he says, "Pay me, look at all these rodents around here, pay me and I'll get rid of them." Except for when he comes to one village where mysteriously there don't seem to be any rodents or any food. This is a really smart little lark, kind of along the lines of the Shrek movies, and I love movies that are self-referential. The narrator talks about a framing device, for example. This will entertain adults just as much as it does kids, and it is written and based on the work of a guy named Terry Pratchett. He's a legend and an iconic guy. He's gone now, but he's of the Discworld fame, and there's a very sweet nod after the credits to Sir Pratchett. I really like this movie.
So you said 3 stars for this one. How about where do we see this one? Is this theaters? Is this...
And at theaters too, and especially I think it's only in Davenport now at Cinemark.
Okay, awesome. Well, great family idea for the weekend for that one too. All right, Linda Cook, thank you so much. And you want to read Linda's reviews, we've got them for you on ourquadcities.com.